starting to see and feel the TIs, what they're going through, why they're so angry and upset and argumentative on a million things.
Man, people think we're angry. We're just disagreeing. And now people think I'm mad. We're thinkers. We just disagree for fun. You know what being TI is like? Have you ever played Taboo? It's this game where, like, if you say the wrong word, you get buzzed, okay? And it comes with this little buzzer. It's super obnoxious. And I love to grab that buzzer and, like, wait for it when the other team is going and just put it right next to their ear. Just wait for them to say something wrong. And then it's like, wrong. I freaking love that. It brings me so much joy. So I think actually what's going on here is David's projecting demon thinking onto thinkers. Because for feelers, like, oh, you're disagreeing, you must be mad. It's like, no, it's like, I kind of disagree all the time. And so you'll see like Bo Burnham, FI at the top, or who's that freaking redhead guy? Bill Burr. They get really worked up. It's like, you're making me explain things.
Like, you gotta be shitting me!
That's like demon thinking. And look out for this. When there's just like a friendly debate or back and forth, the feelers will get uncomfortable. They'll be like, oh, you guys, this is like bad feelings. But it's just like, dude, it's not bad feelings for me. In the same way, thinkers will project demon feelings onto feelers. Because it's like, oh, this is awkward or uncomfortable. You must feel that. It's like, no. Feelers are like, no, I'm fine. And so thinkers project anger onto feelers because it's just, you're expressing so much emotion. I only do that when I'm mad. It's like to me, whenever I see someone who's like constantly like, just like constantly letting it out like steam. Are you okay? Why are you so pissed off? Why are you so mad?
I was like, yeah, people are around there with no eyeballs, but that's not me. I got eyeballs. So my problem is somebody having a nervous breakdown in my house that's trying to clean it. So anyway, Kristen, I told you we're building a house.
So feelers will project anger when thinkers are arguing, and thinkers will project anger when feelers are feeling, expressing, or whatever the hell feelers do. Okay, let's dive into that Peter Thiel, Eric Schmidt clip. It's really funny.
Now I feel like, okay, now when I see this asshole like start bullying people with thinker and logic and all this crazy shit, I'm watching from the outside going, why are you being such a dick? Like, because he's feeling, from what I can tell, what I'm feeling in fucking traffic.
So how you have $50 billion at Google. Why don't you spend it on doing more in tech? Or are you out of ideas? And it's not, and I think Google does more than most companies. And the fact that you're out of ideas, it still is a problem.
I'm going to go to the audience very soon, but I want you to have the opportunity to address your paucity of investments.
I think I'll just let his statement stand.
You don't want
Okay. I don't think Peter Thiel is mad, right? He's actually enjoying, he's having a fun time. Think about it from his perspective. It's like, you brought me over here. I refer to myself as a contrarian. You know, my reputation is that I shoot straight from the hip. I tell it how it is. You're going to invite me to a thing called dinner and debate. I'm going to give you a debate. I'm going to tell you how it is. You ask me how it is. I'm going to tell you how it is. It's kind of like you said there's dinner. I'm not expecting pretzels and peanuts. I'm expecting dinner. You bring me dinner, I'll bring you a debate. And also the other side of it is like the TI is also doing it for the FE. Elon does the same thing. It's like, I'm over here. I'm going to say crazy shit. The crowd is going to love it. Everyone's going to laugh. And then you're over there, you're sweating. And that's only making it funnier. And I'm sorry it's hurting your feelings, but this is for the feelings of the larger crowd. It's for the audience. Okay, so what is real TI rage? What is real thinker rage? It's like, all right, man, you lulled me into the sense of security. You asked me a question. I told you how it is, and now you're mad at me. And what does the thinker say? It's like, well, why did you ask me then? Well, why did you ask me? Of course, the answer is that we asked for a little bit of tea. We asked for a cup of tea, and you threw a frickin' tea party. Just dial it back. You know, nobody wants that much tea. All right, so what does it really feel like to be TI? Okay, imagine this. So if you're watching this, you're probably into objective personality, which is an offshoot of Myers-Briggs, yada, yada, yada. And so imagine you're the creators of objective personality, you're Dave and Shan, and you get called onto a podcast, like a Myers-Briggs podcast. And they're like, really love yourself. Just a couple of things. You know, people really don't like this, like, oh, everybody types themselves upside down. So let's just like, maybe we cut that out. It's like bad vibes. Also, like this animals thing, that's a little bit complicated. I don't think people are going to get it. And jumpers, let's leave that out as well. It's kind of like, what did you want to talk about? That's kind of my whole spiel. That's kind of the whole thing. Because for the TI, it's like, I'm bringing value in the things that I believe that you don't believe yet, that are contrary to general opinion. If you're going to censor that, what are we just going to have like a freaking nice conversation? Oh, that's FE. Anyway, speaking of FE, for my FE TI users, let's just kind of ground this, like what it must feel like for the people on the other axis when they come across some TI, right? It's kind of like, it's like when we see FI, right? It's like you're out to brunch. Your FI buddy is like, oh, I hate cupcakes. Dude, you can't say that. Freaking Kara right here has a cupcake business. And FI is like, what? I can't say what I like. I'm not saying that she shouldn't do it. It's like, I just don't like it. I can't say what I like anymore. No, you can't. Freaking look around. None of us are doing it. Hold it back. Dial it back a little bit. There's a way to do it. Hey, I'm not a big fan of cupcakes, so dial back the F. But Kara, I freaking love yours, even if you don't. Here's an FE tip. Anytime I have to pretend to like something, I'll think about like, what is it that I do appreciate about this thing? It's kind of like TE. It's like, where do I agree? FE is like, what do I like? Kara, I love yours. I really appreciate how many different flavors you have. I hate them all. And you use cream cheese frosting. I hate cream cheese. And why? Because it's polite. Everybody knows you don't like cupcakes. Kara knows, we know, nobody likes her cupcakes. That's why her business is struggling. But we don't tell her that. Just come up with fake reasons. Don't you have TE? Anyway, wrapping it up, what I'm even doing in this video, it's TI. Because it's like, I disagree. But in reality, like, how much do I really disagree, okay? I probably agree with most of what Dave said in that video, but I need to make this video like 7 minutes long. I don't have time to list all the stuff I agreed with, so just for expediency, I'm just gonna talk about what I disagree with. And this is why DI can be like abrasive or adversarial, because it's for significance. It's like, I'm showing how what I believe is different. And so like, you believe that, and I believe this. Or for FI, it's like, you value this and I value that. But really, if you look on the spectrum for thinking, it's like, well, this personality science subculture that nobody else cares about. That brings us closer. They're all even in the niche. We're in a niche within a niche of like objective personality. Then that means that we agree on like 99% of stuff. And so how much do we really disagree on the spectrum? Not very much. Anyway, those are my reasons. That's what I think. Not because I'm mad. Just like to disagree in a savior state. I'll catch you guys next time.
You are wrong, and I fucking hate you.